So in this kale paddock that we're looking at, there's a large critical source area sort of down the bottom corner, which collects all the water basically off the whole paddock. So we leave that area, we don't spray it or cultivate it or anything. It's actually made it easier because it was an awkward bit to work through with the tractor. So that's just left in long grass. And there's a bit of a gravel pit in there as well before it flows on into the next paddock. And then the kale paddock we're looking at here, just the side of the trees. When we did this paddock, it came direct drilled out of grass, so we left the grass margin along the bottom waterway. So there's a 10-metre grass margin there, and then the other consideration we did was put the bales up the top, and where you can see the ones that are left, and that's on the sort of higher bit of the paddock where there's rocks and things in below as well. And then as we go across here, we're just seeing this is some of our grass and baleage paddocks. So the one on the left, you can see we've been grazing with a mob of cows, and they just get blocks. They get shifted onto a new block every day. Which helps to save the damage. You can see where they've been on the wet days, and on the good days, the grass is starting to grow back again. The bales in those paddocks again are down the middle of the paddock, where it's the highest part of the paddock, and it's also quite rocky. Then yeah, this is another grass paddock. That's how we set it up. All the bales down the middle, which lets us keep the portable water trough in the middle of the paddock. And they can get, one day they get 4 bales on one side, and the next day they get 4 bales on the next side. And then moving down to this kale paddock, you can't really see it very easily, but there's quite a slope in this paddock. So there's a big critical source area down the bottom of the paddock here that, again, we just, it was direct drilled, so we just sprayed around about it, left in grass. So it's just long round grass, which, fenced off a little area that will always be left in long grass and never get grazed. Before it goes down into the main gully. But yeah, so this is another bit. We've got a large critical source area that goes down through one paddock under the track, and then it goes it does go across a bit of grass and then into the main gully down the bottom, which is earmarked to get planted into natives. We've built a few sediment traps down the bottom of that gully, but we've not done any planting yet.